Is that distracting? I mean, we're keeping it because it's amazing. Hello, my little Christmas elves. Welcome to the merriest place on the internet. Today we are going to be talking about the Christmas tree trends of 2019. I've been seeing a lot of really fun things. I haven't really seen anything huge and excitingly new. We're gonna go over all of the things coming up trends, continuing trends, fun things you can do with your trees that's popular and cool. That's what a trend is, right? It's popular and cool and not very long lasting. Anyway, trees. So the first thing that I am seeing a ton of is flocking. Flocking's been around forever. It wasn't like the most popular thing to do. It was kind of like have a green tree or have a white tree, but not have a green tree that's flocked with white stuff. Ew. So flocking isn't really a new thing, but I feel like it just is way more popular these days to have a sort of snow-covered tree in one way or another. And that's something I actually really like about the flocking trends that I'm seeing, is that you can kind of do it in a lot of different ways, and that's really exciting. Like, you've got really, really thick flocked trees where you can hardly see any of the green, and you've also got like just barely kind of flocked things. You've got very realistic looking sort of frosty snow. You've also got very prominent flocking, thick and cheesy and awesome. It's just really cool that you can have a flocked tree in the way you want a flocked tree. Yeah, what the flock? No. When I'm going in stores these days, like half of the tree displays are flocked. It used to be like 1 or 2 or 3. There's equal amounts of flocked and not flocked trees in the stores, which is really cool. Another trend I'm seeing are pastels, especially in like sort of Christmassy colors. Instead of like red, you have like pastel pink. And instead of green, you have like sage or like a mint color. The very deep jewel tones are still around, like the peacock tree and the rubies and the sapphire kind of things. Pastels have been up and coming for the last few years, and I really like it because it's a cool way to sort of chill out your tree. I think pastels are a really nice way to use unconventional Christmas colors. Lilac and lavender, dusty rose, blush pinks. I really like the pastel thing that's happening. I think it's super classy and sophisticated, and it's also a way to have a fun, sort of unconventional colored tree without being too like in your face about it. In the realm of color, I am also seeing more and more colored trees. It was kind of like a thing to like do the white tree, and I think that's really pretty if you do a white tree with like all monochromatic ornaments, but like I'm seeing a lot of teal trees and bright pink trees, etc., etc. Brightly colored trees with a nice monochromatic ornament arrangement. Super cool. I think it's super fun. I think it's just a great way to have a loud tree. If you like to be crazy, I think that's a great way to do it. I feel like it used to just be like the smaller trees, like the little 3-foot trees and stuff like that, were in colors, but now like we got full on all the way trees in colors. I even saw a rainbow tree. Full on rainbow, majestic. I love the bright, unapologetic, giant colored Christmas tree. It's so fun, and I think it has so much personality to it. And I love that that's popular and trendy right now. I just think it's so cool. So cool. Another trend that is still kind of sticking around, not necessarily new, but something I'm seeing continually and more of, little bitty animals in your tree. Little foresty creatures. Got an owl in my tree. We got woodland creatures up in our trees, and I'm not mad at it. Owls, little squirrels and chipmunky things. Of course, you've got like reindeer, rainless deer, standard deer. They usually have antlers. Stags, does, a deer, a female deer. Deer and reindeer of all kinds. Game? Ooh, no. Bunnies, birds, they got feathers. Feathers are kind of big too. Do we need to talk about that? Feathers are still a thing. Feathers in your tree. Feather garlands. Bonus trend. Little woodland animals, not even woodland, I guess you could kind of put any sort of animal in your tree. Super cute, still very popular to do. The peacock thing's still going on, so like peacocks in your tree is still a thing. Little animals in your tree. It's fun, it's cute, it's adorable, it's charming, it's whimsical, it's super fun and just cuddly and nice. I like the little furry friends in trees. And as a really just quick little side note, I think llamas are really up and coming. They kind of were piddling around last year, and this year I'm seeing a few more, and I think next year llamas are gonna have a legit moment. Llamas in decor, in your trees. They're already appearing on our Christmas sweaters. Maybe get a jump on that trend. Just a prediction, I could be wrong. Llamas, it's gonna be a thing. Along the lines of animals, I also kind of want to bring up just more nature in general. The pine cone thing. I got acorns that I just got, twigs, sticky outy branches. I got a fern sticking out of my tree. I got mushrooms, nature-y type stuff. That whole like woodland thing is really cute and just on fire. That's a bad analogy. Oh my gosh, forest fires. No, that was terrible. Woodlandness is it's growing and growing. It's a really cool, fun trend, I think. I just think it's cute. And I think it's cool to put tree-like things on a tree. Neat. The last trend I want to touch on today is patterns. We've been seeing patterns kind of coming up more and more. This year, the like buffalo check kind of thing, the gingham sort of look with ribbons and Christmas bubbles and things, stripes, polka dots, lots of really cool different pattern ideas, swirly like pretty paisley things if you're doing the peacock thing. Apparently, I'm stuck on the peacock tree. I really like how they look, so that's not surprising. So don't be afraid of a little bit of pattern in your ribbons and bows that you're putting on your tree. It's a really cool way to personalize your tree or to kind of tie in your tree with the rest of your regular non-Christmassy decor if you're very into the buffalo check, or if you got a polka dot thing happening in your house. It's a really cool way that you can kind of everything together. Big, happy, merry family of interior design. I am so thrilled with the direction that Christmas trees are going. You can personalize them these days. I love that you can do an under the sea tree or a totally glam, glitzy, fashionista tree, and the peacock thing is still happening, yay. I just think it's so cool. You can make a tree so 100% your own and show who you are through that. If you happen to be a trendy person, like, here you go. Go be trendy. That's what, these are the things you can do to be on trend. I'm usually not cool enough, which is why I have fairies and mushrooms on my tree. If you want to see everything I saw in At Home, you can click or tap right there. Come and shop with me. There's a lot going on there. It's beautiful. And for some more Christmas magic, you can click or tap down there. I'm off to spread more Christmas cheer, so until we meet again, sparkle on.